Hello again, and welcome to our look at the upcoming October 29th trading session, Wednesday. As you can see, I have the economic calendar in front of you as per usual. Really, there's very little in Asia and Europe, and really we don't pick up much in the way for quite some time during the session as far as economic announcements are concerned until we get to the FOMC statement and the Fed funds target rate. Now, the Federal Reserve is not going to raise interest rates. It's not going to bring them down, any of that. But the statement is going to be parsed closely by traders out there who are trying to figure out the quantitative easing game. Are we getting closer to the end? Are we at the end? Are we anywhere close to being able to raise rates? Certainly would be a huge surprise if they did. There's also an interest rate decision in New Zealand. That really won't affect much unless, of course, they cut or raise rates. That would be completely out of what the market anticipates, and it could have a knock-on effect in other marketplaces. Truthfully, though, the statement will more than likely move the U.S. stock market, probably the U.S. dollar. With that, it's more or less going to be a technical day, we believe. You can see that the S&P 500 is rising during the session on Tuesday, and an FOMC statement that suggests that perhaps we're going to stay at ridiculously low interest rate levels for an extended amount of time will more than likely push this market higher towards the 2000 level. Regardless, we only buy calls in this marketplace because most certainly it is bullish. We don't think that the session today is going to be any different. It's just that we might have some volatility and some stagnation, quite frankly, in the early part of the day because of that announcement. Looking at the euro dollar, you can see that we are having another positive session. But for some time now, we've been talking about this massive resistance barrier between 128 and 130. So really what we're looking for is some type of reason to sell. That Federal Reserve meeting and its announcement could very well be that selling opportunity. If we see bearish pressure in the euro, or the Federal Reserve sounds a bit more hawkish, then we think the market will continue to sell off, and ultimately we believe that's going to happen anyway. So we are put buyers. We just don't have the right resistive candle quite yet. Looking at the gold markets, you can see we tried to rally during the session, but really struggled, and as you can see, have formed a bit of a shooting star. We believe that the 1220 level is still a bit of a gateway. If we can get below there on a daily close, then we should head to 1200 and possibly even lower than that. As far as buying is concerned, we need to find a supportive candle here. We obviously don't have that at the moment, so we're watching this day by day. We think for the session today, though, gold will more than likely grind sideways and be a bit of a nowhere market. And with that, we've taken a look at the Wednesday, October 29th trading session.